Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Bouch 1, and for today's Bouch 1 Extra video, I'm going to do something to celebrate the upcoming release of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Now this video is releasing Friday the 13th, I just realized that I'm uploading this on Friday the 13th, so before I go on, just going to put a warning out there, don't spill salt, don't walk under any ladders, just don't do anything, it'll get you fucking bad luck, alright? But Mario Wonder releases, Friday, October 20th. So it comes out in a week, and I wanted to do something to celebrate its upcoming release because I love 2D Mario games. They're some of my favorite games of all time, so I'm really fucking excited. So I wanted to do something on the channel to celebrate. So I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite 2D Mario levels. Now, I'm specifically talking about the 2D Mario games, so that obviously implies that I won't be mentioning any of the 3D games, like 3D World, Mario Galaxy, any of that. Just sticking to the standard 2D games. And the games I'm specifically going to be talking about are the original Mario Bros., Mario Bros. 3, Mario World, and all of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. I obviously, I missed Mario 2, but when I was compiling this list, not one level from it came to my mind being like, oh, that's one of my all-time favorites. So Mario 2 is an okay game, but it's like, it doesn't have any groundbreaking levels that I really fucking love, and they're like my all-time favorites. So, sorry, Mario Bros. 2. I'm kind of giving you a giant middle finger, but you know, just a lot more cool shit. Okay, a lot more cool shit. Now, an interesting thing that I realized while I was making this list is a lot of these entries have to do with nostalgia. Like I played them a lot as a child, or there's like a specific fond memory I have with these levels. So, yeah, that's just an interesting note to keep in mind. So, you know, enough talking. Let's get in right to the list. So, let's see. Number 10 of my favorite 2D Mario levels is going to be 1-1 from the original Mario Bros. Now, sorry about the picture. I was trying to find the best possible picture for 1-1, and I thought, like, the original scene from, like, the beginning of the level would be the best. But I fucking suck at technology, so I tried to zoom in on the image, and it didn't go well, so this is the best I'm dealing with here. So, but anyway, 1-1 is number 10 on this list, and, do I really need to explain why? You probably clicked on this video knowing 1-1 was going to be somewhere on here. It's the most iconic thing from any video game, and it's so genius. The level itself is so simple. Teaches players how to play the game very easily. You know, you got a few Goombas, got a few blocks that you hit to get a mushroom, you got a pipe you can go under to get some coins. It's very simple, but it's so iconic, and the music is also iconic, and it's fucking awesome. It's the original Mario Bros. Theme. Everybody loves it. It's like the piece of video game music, and it's like gotta be one of my favorite things of music ever. Because like it's so awesome, and it's like such a big part of my life as a Mario fan. And also the nostalgic factor kind of kicks into this list entry, because as a kid I did play the original Mario Bros. Games a lot, like the first one, Mario 3, Mario World, but I wasn't that good. So I kind of just like replayed the first few worlds over and over, and so I played this first level a lot, and I'm very familiar with it, and I really love the level. Like, you know, I mentioned how simple it is, but it's a really good first level. So yeah, that's why it's number 10 on this list. Now number 9, that's going to be Iggy's Castle from Super Mario World, which is 1-Castle. This also goes back to nostalgic reasons. I played this level a lot as a kid, but it's also a castle that I really enjoy. Like, it's very simple, but it's also got some really cool mechanics, like the climbing on the cage bars mechanic that they do use later on in like New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I just thought that was so cool as a kid. There's also a section later on with like smashing down wooden blocks that you have to avoid in an auto-scrolling section. I don't really care for auto-scrolling sections, but that one's pretty easy. You know, it's a good little teacher to teach you, because you're gonna have to deal with auto-scroll sections later on in the game. And then you have to deal with a basic Iggy fight. Sorry about that. It's a basic castle, but I really do enjoy it. Like, it's a good introduction to castles. The Mario World castle theme is also really fucking good, so that's something to keep in mind. But, you know, I played it a lot as a kid, And it's just a simple castle with a mechanic that I enjoy. So that's why it's number 9 on this list. Now, number 8, that's going to be Soda Jungle Dash 4, the painted swamplands. Look at that. I got the image a little bit better for this entry, so that's nice. But I mentioned this a few times on the channel that I really like this level. I think I specifically mentioned it in my Mario U Let's Play when I was playing the level. But I just really do enjoy the level. Like, the biggest reason why is the atmosphere. The background is fucking beautiful with, like, a painted kind of Van Gogh reminiscent style that you walk around in, and it's really, really cool. Like, even the pipes in the ground have, like, really cool paint-like details on them that I really enjoy. And I'm a big fan of Ghost House levels, which you might not see in this video because this is, like, technically the only ghost-themed level on this list, which was really weird. As I was making this list, I thought there were going to be, like, a few Ghost House on it, but no. So that's a little bit weird, but whatever. So, I do like the Ghost House kind of theme. Like, you know, you got a precise platform, like there's boo circles, and you gotta jump in between them without getting hit. You don't want to fuck up and die on the poison. But the music is also awesome Ghost House type music, and, like, the biggest highlight that I really love is the fucking background. That's what really makes Painted Swamplands really stand out. But now let's go to number 7. Fuck me, I'm fucking up a lot of words in this video. But what I meant to say is let's go to number 7 on this list. Number 7 on this list is 5 Castle from Mario Bros. Wii. Now, I mentioned that on my Iggy's Castle, which was number 9 on this list, that I liked the kind of chain wall climbing mechanic, which does make a comeback in this castle, where you're, like, climbing on, like, rotating wheel chain things. There's also a bunch of other cool things. Like, I fucking love, like, just how I like Ghost House levels. I love castle levels. And this one does it, like, really cool, too. There's, like, a lot of cool parts to it. Most of them where you have to, like, precisely platform from object without dying immediately in fucking fire or lava. But, you know, a lot of them have to do with, like, those chain things. And also, did I mention the boss fight in this level is fucking awesome? Like, Iggy's, like, riding this kind of, like, go-kart. Well, not like a go-kart. It's, like a chariot thing with the chain chomp. This part right here, Iggy's riding, like, this chain chomp chariot, and you have to get behind him and jump on him. That is a really cool boss fight. Also, Mario Wii has awesome castle music, so there's that too. And I just really enjoyed it. Like, you know, there's some nostalgic elements to this too, because, like, I'm pretty sure Mario Wii was my first video game ever. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it might be. It's that or Mario 3. So I did play Mario Wii a lot as a kid, and it is one of my favorite games of all time. And so I played this level a lot, and I really enjoy it. I love the mechanics, and the boss fight is fucking awesome. So now let's get to number 6 on this list. Number 6 on this list is Star Road Dash 2, Run For It. Now, I think I might have accidentally been counting wrong. I know I said number 10 was 1-1, and number 9 was Iggy's Castle, but I think after that I started to fuck up the counting. But number 8 was Soda Jungle Dash 4, and number 7 was 5 Castle, and number 6 is this one, which is Run For It. So I don't know if I fucked up the counting at all, but just in case, I'm correcting it now. So yeah, this is number 6. And if I did not fuck up the counting at all, this is just me making sure everything's going okay. Okay, so, you know, Run For It has a very interesting story, because when I first played Mario U, it was at a friend's house, and we didn't start off, like, at the beginning of the game, because he had already, like, completely finished it. So, like, when I first started it, I started it on the harder levels, which was the Star World. And I think this was the first level I started on, and it, like, we were playing this level for, like, an hour or two. It was, like, so fucking difficult. So basically the mechanic of it is it's, like, entirely P-switch based. Like, you hit a P-switch, and then you have to run on these blocks and hit another P-switch before the time runs out, and the blocks turn to coins, and you fall and you fucking die. And that seemed challenging, back then. But nowadays, I've actually gotten the hang of it, and I really like the idea. It kind of reminds me of like a type of Mario Maker course, and I think I have incorporated this kind of gimmick or gameplay mechanic into my own Mario Maker levels. We got to hit a P-switch and run quickly before they turn to coins. So I just think that's really cool that Nintendo actually made a level based around it. And it is a little bit challenging. Like, it's not going to take me 2 hours to beat like it did when I first played it. Like, it'll maybe take me, like, 5 attempts or maybe a little bit more. But getting all the star coins adds a little bit more difficulty because you're not just booking it. You have to stop and do stuff like this part in level, and you actually have to ground pound, get the star coin, and keep running. So it's just a really cool and kind of like... I'm trying to think of the word, kind of like fast-paced, panicky type of level, but it's not like the type of panicky level that makes you absolutely lose your fucking mind. It's just it's a fun kind of challenge, and I really enjoy it. But anyway, let's get to number 5 on this list. Number 5 is 1-3 from Super Mario Bros. 3. Super Mario Bros. 3 is my favorite classic Mario game. I played it a lot as a kid. I really like the overall feel of it, the sprites, the levels. But if there's one level that stands out to me, it's 1-3. Now, a big theme on this list, like I mentioned, is nostalgia. And this level has that with it because like I played it a lot as a kid. But there's one specific part that I want to mention. I think it's closer to the end of the level. There's a block, but it's like white. And if you probably know the secret, if you crouch for like 3 seconds, Mario falls behind the block. And if you book it to the end of the level, you run behind the stage and you get a warp whistle. As a kid, once I found that, I lost my shit. I was like, what the fuck? This is fucking amazing. So that was really cool to figure out. But even now, as I play Mario 3, like this is like the most memorable level to me. And it's just one that I really enjoy. Like, I like the simple things I found out making this list. A lot of the levels were, like, simple levels. Like 1-1, or, like, the first castle in Mario World. And this is another thing. Like, I like simple things, I guess. And, it's got a good, nostalgic feeling to me. And it's very fun. Very quick, very fun. And it's got a good secret behind it. So, yeah. That is why 1-3 is number 5 on this list. Now let's get to number 4. Number 4 on this list is from Super Mario Bros. Wii, and that is 6-Tower. And I got the image to go all on the computer, like the full screen. I don't know how the fuck I did this. I hope this is entertaining for anyone watching the video, like just seeing me go through all, like, figuring a bunch of shit out with computers, because I'm really not good. Like, honestly, the only time I ever use a computer is, like, for school when I got to do, like, a fucking Google Doc or something like that. So, yeah, I'm not too hip with the kids, despite me almost being 20 years old, but I'm trying. I think I figured out full screen, so that's something. But anyway, number 4 on this list is 6-Tower. Now, I mentioned that I like castle levels, and I'm going to count this as a castle level, even though it's technically a tower level. But it's really cool. I like the mechanic, which is the skewer mechanic, which is basically Mario's got to run throughout the castle and then quickly hide to either the right or the left side of the level, because a giant skewer is going to go up and hit him if he doesn't. And then they're like higher on in the castle. Mario's got to be in the right position. Like, let's say there's a skewer right here. There's a skewer right here. Mario's got to exactly be in the middle, or else he's going to hit by skewers. So I really like that mechanic. It makes you got to be really precise and really quick. And I just think that's really cool. And also the boss fight is kind of cool. It's just like a typical Morton fight. But, I like the Koopa Link fights. Yeah, I'm that guy. Like, we've already been over that I like simple shit in this video. So, of course, I enjoy the Koopa Link fights. But I just find this mechanic is really cool. And it's similar to the, what mechanic was I talking about later on? Earlier on. It was something that I did in Mario Maker. It was when I was talking about Superstar Road. How I use that kind of the P-switch mechanic in my Mario Maker levels. This is kind of one that I've used in modern levels, which is like I put a lot of skewers in it. And it's just a mechanic that I really enjoy, and I think this level was very executing. That's not the proper word. It executed this mechanic very well. and in result had a very enjoyable level. And also, tower music, just like castle music or ghost house music, is really fucking good. So there's that too. So that's number 4 for the list, and now let's get to number 3. Number 3 on this list is Star World Castle from New Super Mario Bros. 2. Apparently, I didn't figure out how to zoom pictures in on Google on a computer. I just got lucky. I tried. I tried for this one. But anyway, number 3 is Star World Castle from New Super Mario Bros. 2. Now, I really liked the final castle in New Super Mario Bros. 2. I liked the Koopaling chase section, but it was like kind of short. And then I really liked the Bowser fight at the end. That was really fucking cool. When you there's a bunch of lava on the floor, and there's falling platforms, and you gotta jump from falling platform to falling platform so you don't fall in the lava. You have this giant Bowser, and he's slashing down to trying to throw Mario in the lava, and it's just really fucking cool. But I think the Star World Castle took those ideas and perfected them. Because basically, the whole Star World Castle is that Koopaling chase, which is really cool. Basically, Mario's got to go over a pit and, jump on platforms, climb on those chain wall things, and then quickly hide between a wall. Because if he doesn't hide behind a wall in time, the Koopalings are going to use their wand, and they're going to turn Mario into stone. And if Mario's, if he's over lava, if he's jumping over lava when he's turned into stone, he's going to fall and die in lava. So you got to be really quick. It's sort of like... It's sort of reminiscent to the skewer mechanic I just talked about, and how you got to be quick. There's excitement, there's pressure, but it's fun. I like that. And there's also a part in the middle that's kind of like a breather where you jump over some burners and that, but then it's straight back to the action with the Koopalings. And I think it's really cool. Trying to get all of the moon coins while doing this too is super fun. And then they perfected that amazing Bowser fight, which was basically, it's kind of the same fight, but it's a little bit more fast-paced, and it's with Dry Bowser this time. And the music is fucking kick-ass. It's an absolutely awesome fight, and I love the level. I love how you get to the fight where you're running and hiding behind walls so the Koopalings don't fucking turn your ass to stone. It's just a really, really cool level, and I love the mechanics in it. Now, let's get to number 2 on this list. Number 2 on this list is World 1-1 from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Once again, here's me being a basic bitch. But the nostalgic factor comes back. Like I said, this might have been the first video game I ever played, so I played this level a lot. And sort of similar to the original OG Mario Bros. 1-1, it's very simple, but it gets you, to know the mechanics of the game very well. It's just a very fun level. The music is also really catchy. I love the New Super Mario Bros. U soundtrack. And also, it introduces you to, one of my favorite all-time Mario power-ups, which is the propeller suit. And it's just a really cool level. You got some, moving hill things, and then you get to use the propeller suit to get some star coins. It's just fun. It's simple and fun, and, it's nostalgic for me. So that's why I like 1-1 from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And before I get to number 1, there is an honorable mention that I considered putting on this list, and I thought about it, but I didn't really know where to put it, and that is Giant Land from Mario Bros. 3. I was really debating between 1-3 from Mario Bros. 3 and Giant Land, but I have more history and nostalgia for 1-3, and I think that white block secret is really cool. So I put that on the list instead of Giant Land, but Giant Land is also really cool. How everything is huge, everything that's typically small, like a block or a coin, is fucking huge, and Mario's small, and he's got to navigate. Is that the word? Navigate. It's navigate. He's got to navigate it, and it's just a really cool level. So I just wanted to mention that for the honorable mentions. But now, moment of truth. Let's get to number 1. Number 1 is World 8-Bowser Castle from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now, a good chunk of the levels on this list came from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and that's because it's one of my favorite games of all time. I made my top 10 favorite video game list on the channel, and it was on there, and it was high up, but I don't remember the exact spot. I could pull the video up. Oh, fuck it, I'll just pull the video up right now. Okay, I found it. It was number 5 on my top 10 video games of all time list. And I'm gonna stop the list for a second because I think this is pretty cool. As I was scrolling through, there were like sections here. Like I didn't put this on when I made the video. Like, see, there's a Kirby section, there's a South Park: The Fractured Butthole section, there's a Mario 3D World section. Like, that's so cool. But I didn't do that, so I don't know. I guess it just kind of did it by itself. I don't know how the fuck that happened. And it's also a little bit disappointing that it's in this video out of all videos because it's top 10 list. And it spoils it a bit. But it didn't get every single game. Like, where is it? Right here. When I was talking about Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, it put it in the Animal Crossing New Horizons section. So that's cool, but like, it spoils the top 10 list, which kind of sucks. And it's also interesting because I didn't add that. Like YouTube must have done that, or like, I don't know, maybe it happened when I was uploading a video. I don't know. But yeah, that's just interesting. I just wanted to talk about that. But yeah. Anyway, New Super Mario Bros. Wii was number 5 on this list. That's what I wanted to point out. But anyway, back to the actual list. The final level, the final castle in Mario Bros. Wii is my favorite 2D Mario level. This level is absolutely fucking amazing. I mentioned that I love the castle music in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. The level, I mean, not the level, the level music is fucking masterful. It's so intense. Like, I don't think it's orchestrated, but it kind of sounds orchestrated. Like, it sounds like Mario's approaching this big, epic final battle. He's gonna kick Bowser's fucking ass. And it's awesome. Like, the level starts out kind of like, basic castle themed, but then, Mario, he's on platforms that are falling towards lava, and he's got to keep jumping from platform to platform so he doesn't fall in the lava. Well, the lava's not rising, but decreasing. And when the lava decreases all the way, Mario can enter a pipe. And when he enters the pipe, there's a big-ass door. Mario goes through a door, he's being shot at with fireballs, so he's got to duck and hide in holes so he doesn't get hit. And then, boom, typical Bowser fight. You take down Bowser, that isn't it. Kamek was fucking trolling your ass. Now the real Bowser fight begins, in literally my favorite part of any 2D Mario game is the Bowser fight. It's a big chase. His Bowser grows fucking massive. And Mario's got to run to the end of the level to save Peach. Well, Bowser's chasing after him, and he's slicing, destroying platforms, and he's shooting fireballs. And, like, sometimes Mario's got to stand at the edge of a wall and get get Bowser to shoot fireballs to destroy the wall so Mario can exit it. It's so cool, and it is so fun. I remember the first time I got to this by myself, and it was just so cool. It was so hype, and it was like, it's fucking awesome. I love this fight. It's my favorite fight in any 2D Mario game. And that's saying something, because the Bowser Jr. fight in this game is also really cool. Like, the bumper cars one, I really love that one too. But this one is just so hype, and it's so awesome, and I love it. And that's why it's number 1 on this list. So that was my top 10 2D Mario levels. Or levels from 2D Mario games, whatever the fuck I decide to title this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun filming this, but I do want to ask for some suggestions if they have them. Because the top 10 videos, they aren't as good as I thought they were going to be as I was making them. Like, because, like, some entries are, like, really short. Like, I don't know, maybe I spent, like, a minute or something talking about 1-1. And it's just, like, I hope that it's interesting to those who are watching this video. So if you have any suggestions about how I can do top 10 videos better or anything like that, please leave them in the comments. Or if you have any suggestions on how the fuck to use a computer, that would also be really appreciated. So I do hope you enjoyed this this video. So it was fun to make, but, like, I don't know. They're not my favorite videos because I'm, like, a little bit concerned that, like, I'm not going into too much detail, but I'm just specifying what makes these levels, like, why they're important to me. And they may be short, like the reasons why I may be short, but it's my fucking list, so whatever. But I just hope it's interesting. I'm worried that I'm like it's too quick. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, just leave them in the comments. Mario Wonder's coming out, so this video was a tribute to Mario Wonder, which coming out next week. So I'm very looking forward to that. And maybe I'll do a video about Mario Wonder on the channel. I don't know. All I know is on the 27th of this month, which is the last Friday this month, I'm going to continue the tradition on the channel, which is doing a commentary. Well, doing a commentary on one of the Halloween special stuffy videos I did. I don't know which one yet, but I'm gonna figure it out, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna continue that tradition, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I love the commentary videos. They're my favorite Bowser 1 Extra videos to do, so I'm very excited about that. But as what I'm doing next week, I have no fucking idea. So I'll think about it. But anyway, thank you guys and gals so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and remember, you're all awesome. Bye-bye.